Hello everybody, Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, speaker, author of 4 books, host of 2 PBS specials. Here today to talk about the subject of criticism. I think it's something we've all experienced, either being criticized or finding ourselves being upset with someone and letting them know why we're upset with them with the hope that they will change their behavior. But what I find is fascinating is rather than them changing their behavior, they often start arguing, defending the very behavior we want them to change. In other words, while our criticism and our being upset with someone is understandable, the tendency to criticize often doesn't serve us. It doesn't create the effect we're looking for, i.e., someone reconsidering their behavior and changing it in a way that serves us or works for everybody. Therefore, what I do when I go out and teach dealing with difficult people or communication or conflict resolution is I help people understand that criticism is rarely going to produce the effect you want. And it also comes from this place of being upset or frustrated or angry or resentful. For those of you who've been following my Life from the Top of the Mind philosophy, you know that actually engages this lower 20% of the brain. And that part of the brain doesn't think, it doesn't plan, it doesn't react purposefully, it just reacts in kind of a fight or flight way. What I help people do is shift to that upper 80% of the brain where we can choose language others can hear. If you were in another country and you wanted to communicate with someone and you knew how to speak their language, you would automatically frame whatever it is you want to say in their language. I think we need to make sure we're doing that when we're talking to people who we kind of think speak the same language, because words can mean different things. We need to ask ourselves the question, how do I need to frame this to another person so they will hear it as good information, or valuable information, or motivation to change their behavior? We've got to get inside their perspective and ask ourselves, how would this be valuable to them? And then frame that not in a critical way that puts people on the defensive and drives them into that lower 20% of the brain, but in a way that they can hear as valuable, can cooperate with, can partner with. Easier said than done, of course, and that's what I teach. So if you want to know more about this, you can go to my website, billcrawfordphd.com. On the splash page, on the home page, there is a place for you to put your name and email address, and I will send you 4 free videos on this. You can also contact me, hit the contact button, and I can come and work with your organization, doing a presentation on how to be influential with people without being critical. Also, if you like these videos, I really encourage you to hit the like button on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, YouTube and Google pay a lot of attention to people who like it and leave comments. If you have a comment or a thought about this concept, I'd love to hear from you. If you have a particular situation you'd like me to give you my best thoughts on, put that in the comment field and I will give you my best thoughts on those as well. What I'm hoping you're doing, however, is recognizing that while criticism is understandable, it doesn't serve us. It doesn't help us create the effect we want, i.e., someone else changing their behavior. In order to do that, we've got to frame whatever it is we want them to know in terms of what is valuable from their perspective. Again, I hope this has been valuable for you. Here is to you bringing more clarity, confidence, and creativity to everything you do, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.